YouTube. Oh, I should drop the car off. Yeah, so I've got my house keys this time. It's early. The glove did not help last night. It's also really cold. So 4 mile walk, here we go. Rocking. Don't think I'll bother doing a video for this. There's that same deer again that was there yesterday. Yesterday on Friday. Maybe it's plastic, but it's whoa. Yeah, so it's really warm. It's not really warm. I think it's about 0, I would say. Perhaps slightly under. And it's seeming like a very long walk today, even though I've only been doing it for 5 minutes. Rocking. Just to add to the fun, I had a flat tyre this morning as well. Yeah. Great. One that a puncture I got fixed a couple of weeks ago. And then yesterday I noticed it's flat. Pumped it up. It was okay last night when I went to bed. Well, okay. Not when I went to bed. It was okay last night at dinner time before I did my live stream. I woke up this morning, it's flat again. So that's going back to the Broadcroft tyres and going, oi, you never fixed that puncture, mate. It's actually quite beautiful today. But the snow is white, the temperature's shite. Sorry, the snow is white, the ground is white. Gibbering, too early for me. Don't think I'm still... Technically I've had enough sleep. I stopped drinking like 12 hours, 11 o'clock. I hope I'm not over the limit. I don't feel too bad. Rocking. Going for very much the unscenic route today, as the crow flies. Not going to be any sights of interest from the other day's video. This would count as a point of interest. There's the cop squad police thing, which I didn't walk past yesterday because I was being here Friday. So there we go. That be the police station. Yeah, so not much else to see. Strathand. Oh, it must be halfway by now, I would think. There's the campsies. Halfway between me and that mountain. That's home. I'm doing it here because there's the take a slight detour. There's the pig doing a shit. And was this for the thumbnail, I think. It's what else could it be doing? Yeah, the sheep doesn't look like it's doing a shit. The Highland coo doesn't look like it's doing a shit. The rabbit might be full, isn't it? The chicken is probably laying an egg. Well, it's pretty, and that was Cameron that passed me. He sent me a text message. That was me that passed you. It was also you that didn't stop and give somebody obviously a lift for the last 2 miles of his work. Oh, joking, it's actually quite nice too. Plus I get to complain about how the fact I had to walk, I don't know however many miles it is. Still over there somewhere. More than halfway, definitely. And it must be below 0 because there's ice on the puddles and fields. I was going to stop for a Monty Python bit there, but they fenced it off. The bit where I started my MOT video a year ago. But I think it's coming up to sheeping season. So it kind of looks like... I guess the sun's not shining in my face now. Yeah, I think it's sheeping season, so it looks all penned out and stuff like that, whether I get dipped or whatever you do to sheep. Sheared. Shear sheep, don't you? Yep, so now I'm coming up to the historical town of Burston, which somebody mentioned that apparently there's lots of metal detecting, interesting things in Burston. To be honest, it's not a very big place. Like, it's well, I was going to say it's 2 houses, but it must be at least 6. And the bit where I did my last Monty Python hide behind a thing is a bit of the old railway line there. So probably somewhere, I don't know, halfway along that. Burston. But there's a sign to tell you how far it is to go. So I will know how long it is. So I'm pretty sure that's the video for today then. Well, I'm going to stitch all these together and I'll probably just put it out at lunchtime. I don't think this counts as a real video. Yeah, see, I mean, that's ice and mud and ice and mud. And mud and ice. Mountain of Capsule 1 1/4. Okay, so it must be less than a mile then from now. I'm just aware that after I passed these houses, formerly the residence of a Mr. James Beestall, who I went to school with, and his name was Beestall, and surprisingly everyone called him Beastie, which we tend to think of a beastie being like a wee bug, a wee beastie, as opposed to I think the American term, which is like some sort of sexual predator. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a mad sexual predator. Maybe he is now, I don't know, it was 30 years ago, wasn't it? So, hey beastie, you're still kicking about. I don't know which house was yours, I just know you were from Burston. And the chances are, basically, that looks like there's 2 houses there. One of those 2 houses, or if I spin this video out for another minute, I'll show you the rest of it. That's Burston Farm. Nice salt tire on it. Dogs. But I wonder where this. Wonder what sort of interesting remains are here. Or metal detecting. Roman shit in the frontier. So there must be another 4 houses down there, something like that. And then, okay, 5, there's one there. And an ornamental garden, this one. And look, there's some herons. Ah, snowdrops. It must be spring. There's just 2 herons here, very quiet. That'll be of Heronus plasticus, is the Latin name for them. Walk along there. One of those bits of walking that takes 1 minute in a car, but it's got to be 5 minutes walking for me, and then there's another big bastard hill after that, and then there's another big hill. Not complaining, rock on.